Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yes. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. Here we go, baby. Yeah. Virginia's got a sales appointment that she's got to go running out of here for today.
Yes, it's all the way in Fort Lauderdale, too, so I'm like,
Where?
Fort Lickerdale.
Fort Lickerdale.
Yeah.
So, yes, we've got a fun, long drive.
Hey, you're going to be cranking it, huh?
And Rocco's sick, and Magnolia's sick. I'm like,
Oh, really?
Panda's going to pick up Rocco right now from school, and Mags is sending me texts that she's got the most splitting, horrible headache, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Wow, you need to put that on we need to do the mag sick board.
I know, right?
I mean, that girl's down and out for the count. On average, like, how many days a year would you say she puts in?
She's got a few ailments that rear their head.
Yeah.
Did she call you yesterday for an ailment?
Yeah, she's calling me all the time for an ailment.
Yeah,
You shut her down quick yesterday.
Well, she got to remember to bring her allergy medicine or take her allergy medicine. If you don't do that, then yes, you're going to have problems. But today it's a headache, and I didn't tell her to take Advil in her bag, so it's my fault.
Okay. Always something going on, huh?
Yes, it is busy.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's you got perfect. You got the MD Now thing going on.
I know, right?
Yeah. You got something natural to talk about every day. Got a couple pieces of advice and poems, all kinds of good stuff going on here today. One little piece of advice you were talking about earlier, how you got pulled over yesterday, Jay Bird, by FHP, but then after sitting behind you for a couple minutes, they just took off.
I might not even been FHP. I just noticed it being a cop car.
Yeah?
It looked like a, yeah. I mean,
it was on 95?
Yeah, so it
I
had
think
to.
the only people who pull you over is FHP there.
But yeah, I believe you're
Yeah.
right. But that doesn't mean someone else can't.
Yeah, I think, I thought like, because I've seen that. Every now and then you'll be driving down 95 and you'll see like a Broward County sheriff or Boynton Beach cop or something like that. And I don't think they can pull you over. Like, because I've just sometimes sped right by them, or sometimes they're going pretty fast themselves. And usually they're either going to work, from work, or they've had some kind of like case that they had to go. And yeah, they're not there to like pull anybody over. So I'm like, yeah, what you going to do?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could have very well have been an FHP. And I'm assuming it was.
Yeah. But if you don't have a working speedometer in your car, Keith, just reminding you, if you use Google Maps for directions, there's this speedometer in the bottom left corner of the map.
No shit.
Yeah. And also we'll show you the speed limit for the road so you can line that up.
Well, I love it.
How handy is that, huh?
That's a good email, my friend.
That is good. Some handy stuff to know.
Yeah, no ticket. Guy just pulled me over, sat in his car, then pulled right out. I was so prepared for a ticket.
Maybe he was just trying to mess with you.
That happens before. I know we have some police officers that listen to our program, but I was in Denny's car, so there's really no way they could have told it was me. You couldn't tell it was me. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, you got that truck. It's kind of a distinguishing vehicle.
But I wasn't in it though.
He was in Denny's car.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's true. Who knows? I don't know. Is Denny's a distinguishing vehicle?
Not really.
No.
There was no wrongdoing going on. I know Virginia's saying, "Oh, you're riding dirty." It was not riding dirty.
Car's dirty, but there's no drugs. This is another thing that was kind of interesting. Allison sent an email. She said, "Did you know that not all Girl Scout cookies are created equal?"
What?
I live in San Diego, and I purchased some delicious s'mores cookies. A week later, a coworker came in where I work and also had s'mores, but they look completely different and tasted different too.
What?
Hers has chocolate on the outside of the graham cookie, and mine have chocolate on the inside. She lives in the next county over where Girl Scout sell this alternate version. It turns out there are two different bakeries that make Girl Scout cookies.
Yes, I did the research on this. There is, so you'll get And I'm not sure if it's do-si-dos or not, but there's some cookies where they're made completely different and they're slightly different.
Interesting.
And actually, Allison pulled a jaybird in this sentence. It says, and this is verbatim, it turns out that there are 2 different bakeries that make Girl Scouts.
It's tough.
Everybody forgets the cookies.
It's tough, man.
They're building these Girl Scouts.
Oh, they're delicious when you put them in the oven for about 15 minutes at 350.
Every time I do that commercial now, I'm like, make sure you say cookie. Say cookie, bitch.
Cookie!
Cock.
Don't say cock.
Say cookie and don't say cock in your Dunkin' spot. What?
Yeah.
Should I not say that?
No, it's fine.
What the fuck are you looking at me for?
You're fine. You're fine.
What?
They each use their own recipes and sometimes have a different name. I don't know if this is common knowledge because I was never a Girl Scout. Thought I'd share this fun fact with you.
Different names? Oh.
How
I
about
noticed
that?
they take some in and out of rotation, too. I've seen them like, where's the Savannah Smiles? They don't make those anymore.
I think they do. Hold on, let me Google it. Someone's gonna call me out for not.
They
knowing.
didn't send us any this year, so I don't know.
Well, they made those new lemon ups. The lemon ups is the ones they're pushing this year.
They wouldn't have Savannah Smiles, which was a lemon cookie and a lemon up.
That's too much lemon.
Too much lemon.
Yeah, they. I think they. Yeah, I think you're right. The lemon up's the new Savannah.
Yeah. And they have like an inspirational message, like "You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing."
And here's a little info about Chicago pizza. It says, Dear McMurder. So Jay Fake News Bird says that Chicago's pizza is deep dish. However, my amazing girlfriend is from Chicago, and she is a pizza fanatic. Deep dish is Chicago pizza, but I would think that Riggy McMurder, who goes to Chi-Town, should know real Chicagoans usually eat thin crust. I've emailed before about Rosati's and St. Lucie West. Either way, real Chicago pizza is thin crust. That being said, the deep dish is fucking amazing. Honestly, at first I was surprised that everyone up there really likes thin crust. It's super thin and amazing. Okay.
The place I was ordering from, it looks like a cake almost. It's very big, and they put the sauce on top of it. I always love to get extra sauce, but they always say for the Chicago style, it takes at least an hour to cook. It takes a long time to prep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have many different types of pizza in every different town. But when I've gone to Chicago and everybody's like, oh, you got to try the deep dish Chicago style. I mean, it was amazing and it was special. And everybody's got thin pizza.
And deep dish and deep dish Chicago, I've seen people call deep dish and Chicago in the same sentence. It depends on who you're talking to. Some people say
Chicago deep dish, yeah.
Chicago's different than deep dish, and deep dish, I think they're the same.
Yeah. I don't really know. Oddly enough, my wife, we don't do a lot of the pizza stuff when we go there. She's really, she likes the Chicago dogs, where they put all kinds of weird, I mean, they pile it up with all kinds of peppers and tomatoes.
It's too busy.
I agree. I'm not a huge fan of it, and like raw onion, stuff like that. It's disgusting.
What about Sicilian, the thick, I'm talking about like the thick kind.
The square, thick one. Yeah, that's good too.
I love it.
I still prefer the Chicago one.
The thin or the thick?
The thick.
All right.
Super thick one.
Yeah, they're doing another one. I'm kind of underwhelmed by this. They're doing a lot of pizza gimmicks out there these days. And they've got one with Pizza Hut. They just debuted a new pizza that has mozzarella squares baked into the crust.
I mean, we've done this so many times.
That's what I thought. Each piece of pizza has 2 squares of breaded cheese sitting on top of its crust. The mozzarella poppers pizza is available now. They say it'll only be around for a limited time, but
in my opinion, there's not been a pizza place that has captured that the right way. In theory, cheesy crust sounds amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's thick, gross, that stringy ass cheese, not very good. Tastes kind of chemically. I think it can be done. I'd like to see someone do it right.
Fresher, better. A lot of times, if you get a pizza from, a chain place where it arrives frozen and they have to thaw it, and
you know what I respect? I respect a pizza place that does not look at the crust as a throwaway. They look at it as this is an important part of the pizza. They'll make it garlicky, or they'll give it a different kind of flavor. That's taking pride in your pizza.
Mm-hmm. Roy has a more general question. He said, hey, Jaybird, I want to find the best food in South Florida. I want to know if you have any suggestions. I mean, he doesn't say pizza or burgers or chicken wings or anything like that. Just the best food in general.
If you're going chicken sandwich, I'm going to go Bud Chicken and Seafood. It's huge. It's affordable. And to me, it's the best chicken sandwich you can get. If you're going pizza, I would go Camille's Pizza. But that, again, that's my personal favorite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know,
He's asking you.
I'm always talking Camille's. People always send me an email. I went to Camille's and fuck you, Bird. Like, look, I didn't tell you to go there.
Yeah.
Just telling you what I like.
I think those two things you mentioned, and if you're trying to say like Chicago's got kind of their own signature dishes, New Orleans got kind of their own signature dishes, New York City has kind of got their own. I mean, probably a lot of ours has to do with Cuban cuisine, I would imagine.
Yeah, to me, Camille's is the kind of pizza that I have not tasted a pizza here in South Florida that tastes anything like that. I think it's that unique of a pie. If we're talking buffet style, I don't know if you are talking buffet, but there's a delicious pizza buffet up there in the Jupiter/Gardens area, where that pet place is at.
What?
I gotta look it up.
What's the name of it?
I don't know.
Pizza
What
buffet?
road's it by?
It's by Hood, I think.
Aren't you from here?
I am. I hear your tone too, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know where anything's at. All right.
It's by Hood Road.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's by Hood Road.
And-
it's a real good pizza
and what?
buffet. Hood and Gleamers. I don't know.
Gleamers. I think that's made up.
Okay.
That was not a help at all. If you're listening, go, what
Like,
is this?
what?
What is this madman talking?
Is that guy drunk?
No, the sad thing is I'm fucking sober.
And not happy about it.
So there you go. Got a nice, fun roast poem here from Carlos. He said, "'Twas a normal day in this life of mine, arriving home in the nick of time. I've missed the broadcast, for in tears I am. But the podcast is on. I'm now jubilant. I'm a fan. Creepy-ass eyes and orangutan hair. Kev has a fake laugh and a terrible stare.
Oh, damn.
A throaty voice with a witch's laugh. He is outspoken and scrappy, a true pain in the ass. Falling down and wrecking the studio, Bird's once again tangled in his headphones, and many call him estupido. While slower than molasses, the next one's a thinker. However, ask Denny's about cars, he barely knows the blinker. And last but not least, the man of the hour, Suits. Get the traffic right for once, you knucklehead. P.S. Low on the totem pole, you have no power. So there's a little roasting for everybody who's made it. I lay it on because I know you guys can take it. Carlos, there you go.
That's cute.
That's
Thank
fun.
you.
That's
Very
fun.
nice. Very nice. Let's see here. Laura said, like Jaybird, I had a vivid dream last night. I was with Kevin, and he was acting totally out of character.
Oh.
He was popping several pills and getting high on this weird drug that was in a vial that he put on top of his hair.
That sounds fun.
We started making out, and I woke up terrified that the Mexican queen was coming for me.
That fear is real.
I've been awake for 4 hours, but I'm still looking over my shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, people email me all the time. They say they dream about us. I think they go to bed and it's on in the background, and then it will morph into their sleep. You ever
Okay.
have that happen?
Yes.
That shit can freak you out, man.
It totally does.
It's for somehow it's you're in the dream and you have no idea that the TV's feeding you this whole scenario. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
They say here that 1 in 3 people say they're afraid of maxing out their credit card when they buy something over $100. 1 in 3 are you going to get that tilt. Yeah, I don't know. My wife is always playing musical cards. Like, it's just, okay. She's like, oh, no, use this card. And then something weird happens with that card. It's like, no, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, to me, you have one credit card.
It's
you
a
keep
shell
that.
game.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this weird shell game? Why am I always switching out cards? Like, what are you doing? What is this crazy scheme? And I'm too busy to like try to investigate. Like, what is this scheme? What is going on here? Why do you have so many cards? That, yeah, this is only good until 3 p.m. Then after 3:15, you got to use this one. And wait, what?
Do you guys have big credit lines on your credit cards?
So I got rid of my 2 credit cards that had big credit lines because I ran them up.
What were they, if you don't mind me asking?
I brought them both to Chip at Debt Helper, and one of them was like, I I want to say like 15,000.
What?
Yeah.
They make credit cards that go that big?
Oh, they make them
Oh,
bigger
they're
than
bigger
that.
now, a lot bigger
Fuck
than that.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
Don't
you
even-
go into the six figures,
Don't
my
even
friend.
get involved.
What
in
I-
Probably
that.
even more.
What I had done is I got these credit cards, and when I got divorced, I just bought like all new furniture with them and everything. And like,
15 grand was your limit?
yep.
I just recently got a credit card because I have no credit. That's my problem. I don't have anything. And like, you have got a $300 limit. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Did you say what is going on with your whole like student loans and all that kind of stuff? You say there's been some more
Are they
movement
giving
on
you
that?
that money back or what?
I don't want to give the audience a headache. I'll make it really quick. Long story short, I came in here. I'm like, oh, they kept on taking money out of my account at the bank, even though I paid off my student loan. So I call the student loan. They blame it on my bank. They're like, your bank never stopped the auto pay, blah, blah, blah. I call my bank. They blame it on the student loans. Student loans never did that, blah, blah, blah. So
It's not the bank's fault or job to stop the payments. It's the student loan people. That's bull.
So hold on now. So there's a big fight going on with it. So as of January, as of a week ago, $100 was still taken out of my account again.
Again?
The student loan is steady in their stance, saying your bank. You go, we're done. The auto pay is coming from your bank, and they're the ones that should have stopped this, not us. I don't know what's going on. They only sent me $100. They owe me like $2,000. They sent me $100 check. So I called them up, and they acted like they didn't even talk to me. It was basically Groundhog's Day. My bank never canceled it, and they never stopped doing it. So it was all completely fucked.
If I was you, I would close that account with the bank because they obviously can't get it together. And if they keep taking $100 out of you, you've got to stop the bleeding.
Right. It's insane at this
I
point.
would close that account.
I got a bit annoyed, which I didn't mean to. I got a little annoyed, and they finally said they took care of it. Finally, the bank.
Oh, it took them so long.
They're blaming it on the student loans.
Really? Okay.
Student loans blaming on the bank.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're both
I hate
blaming
that
me.
when people do that. You know,
Well,
everybody-
I don't know. Like, I'm calling you because I don't deal with this stuff ever. This is a problem. I need help. And there's so much finger pointing. Some of it even back at me at certain points.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Who needs all that?
I hear what you're saying.
You need to get that $2,000 back, and they need to write you one check.
They finally are. They go, well, we're going to write you another check. We're going to cancel because they're going to send me $100 per month. Like, what the fuck?
What?
I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, what is
here?
going on?
Like, what is going on?
What is this?
here?
Yeah, you sound like you got the kind of thing like I got my wife in credit cards.
And I swear to you,
It's a shell game.
If you really look back, I know people are going to think it is my fault, and I would gladly say it was. But if you look back, it's really not my fault.
This is a mess.
It's a mess.
Sometimes you got to start from scratch. I've done this before because there were certain people that were taking automatic withdrawals from an account of mine. If you close the account, they can't get any more money out of you.
I hear.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I think I'm at.
Here is saying, hey, I close it out and open up at a new bank. Or
Open a new
something.
bank
Yeah.
at a new account,
bank,
start
yeah.
over, and just say, you know what? You guys can't get your shit together.
I mean,
Yeah.
the combination of it, and everyone has these kind of stories. So I'm
Sure.
not trying to have a pity party over here.
No,
but-
you're not alone.
But the whole, like, for example, that whole situation took me almost 4 hours of my day to figure out. That just sucks balls, man.
Nobody's got time for that.
No,
Well,
nobody
that's-
got time for
well,
that.
That's why I punt half the time, and it's over an hour. I'm like, you know what, universe, just fucking take me, whatever.
Universe, take me. Anally.
I think they did.
Oh, I got tooken.
Had somebody here with some advice for a job situation. Says, I started talking to this girl who works in a different department of my company a couple of months ago. I asked her out last month, but she declined. I figured since she works in a different department, I can just avoid seeing her, but she now moved to my department and is literally less than 10 feet away from me. I avoided talking to her after the rejection since I really liked her, but now the pain is back since she's right there. This is my first corporate job, so I'm young and dumb. How do I be mature and move on?
You got to go outside of your work environment and go find yourself a new girl, find yourself a girlfriend somewhere else, so you don't think about this chick that you have to see at work all the time. You're thinking about her because you don't have anything else to think about. Go get yourself a new girl to think about.
Yes.
Don't ask me. I can't even figure out my fucking bank. I've paid out a student loan for 9 years, and it's been paid off for 7.
Yeah, no advice from that guy. He's cut off today. Yeah, that's it. You just need a distraction. Just try to stay away from it. I mean, that's tough, though.
It's tough.
10 feet away, huh?
Oh, it's tough, baby.
Yeah, that's just tough. The pain is right there, dangling the raw meat in front of the tiger.
That is rough.
Got an idea here for Virginia from Teresa. I heard you talking about Rocco. His personality reminds me of one of my kids. There's a book that described mine perfectly, explained so much for me, and had wonderful ideas to help mine with impulse control, calming himself, and the need for certain types of sensory input. You might find it helpful as well. I believe the title was Raising Your Spirited Child. It was tough several years ago when he was young, but damn, he is an awesome teen. So
That's cool.
there's a book to check out, Raising Your Spirited Child, i.e. that little dickhead.
Raising a child makes you drink spirits? What is it?
That's it, pretty much.
All right, I'm already doing that.
Yeah. So that really,
Check.
booze and raising kids. It kind of goes hand in hand sometimes.
I mean, for a lot of people, it does.
Yeah, it's a necessary part of it. Jaybird was ranting about this list. What healthy food tastes just as good as unhealthy food?
This is some bullshit. Now, I'm not saying these things don't taste decent, but they're trying to say it's better than junk food or unhealthy food. Horse shit, I'm calling it.
Yeah, I mean, the title alone is ridiculous. And these are healthy people who have tried to convince themselves that this is. But, I mean, with chemicals and sugar and all those things, I mean, that is specifically wired to speak to the pleasure centers of your brain.
If you're telling me that kale chips are better than Lay's potato chips, you need to step off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Kale chips. Ryan Beckett made me some kale chips. Oh, you're gonna love them, man. Just like Ruffles.
He made them?
We made them in my kitchen together.
Wow.
And they were not that good.
Yeah,
That's a little erotic. You and Beckett in the kitchen cooking together?
Why is that erotic? We weren't tossing each other off. I mean, we're making
What
kale
was he wearing?
He was just wearing a G-string.
Oh, my
And I
God.
just had a little whipped cream right on my dick. I mean, it's like, she makes everything so weird. Like, I'm telling the story today. Yeah, I was driving down. Where were you driving? Why were you driving Denny's car? Why are you driving north? What's going on? Motherfucker, I got errands.
Sorry.
Just driving. People drive.
I just have a very inquisitive nature.
You do. That's interesting.
It says salted cucumbers. They say they're way better than potato chips.
Get out of here.
That's not even.
It's not even close.
No, like I said, they can try to trick themselves, but yeah, I mean, I eat healthy, and yeah, there's stuff that's good and tolerable, but yeah.
I had beer cheese the other day with my dad with the pretzels.
Yeah.
There's nothing on this planet that's healthy that's going to be better tasting than that. Better for you, yeah. Better tasting.
Sure,
shit
yeah, no,
that.
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's good stuff. They say homemade guacamole. Oh yeah, good guacamole's great, but yeah, if I could have a piece of chocolate cake.
Denny's likes to act like guacamole is better than he acts.
I
like
love it. I
he's-
do like it.
I do love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
guacamole. I like to put it on top of like fish or
Mm-hmm.
some crab.
Oh, Rocco's got good guacamole. Those chips are tasty. I'm a big fan of that.
I don't even need the chip. I could just eat it with a spoon.
I know. I have. When I do keto, I do that. Fresh picked berries. People said it's better than pie from the store.
What a lie. What a liar that person is.
Publix mini pies are on sale right now.
Ooh.
We went yesterday and they were giving out samples, and Mags never had a peach pie before, and she about shit herself.
I'll tell you what keeps on putting a little weight on me, too. I keep eating those Pâté de la Belle sweet potato pie.
Still?
Well, I've been getting the big ones because I graduate because they came in. They have small or they have big.
Yeah.
And it's small. I mean, what am I, a child?
Yeah.
I'm not. They will put what I could not believe the calories on that son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even the small one. It's like
The fat maker.
It's like 550.
How Patty looks so good? I
'Cause she don't
think
eat her
she eats her
pie.
pie.
No.
She don't eat her
There's
fucking
no
pie.
way
No
Patty
way.
eats her own pie.
She's
No.
not eating her pie.
No. They got dried mango. People said it tastes better than candy.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Natural almonds and salsa. Yeah. I mean, some of those foods can be good, but yeah, they're never better than the junk stuff that you get.
And when I even say junk, I'm not talking about like Snicker bars. You know, you go to a bar, you get the potato skins, you get the chicken finger, that kind of stuff.
Mozzarella
That
stick.
stuff is
Stuff that wouldn't be deemed healthy food.
Yeah.
So good though.
Yeah.
Are you a mozz stick?
I am.
Not all mozzs are sticks are created equal.
And you can overcook them and ruin them.
Agreed.
You got to be really gentle with how high the heat in the oil is.
Another thing I don't like about mozzarella sticks, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, when you get the marinara sauce, you look in there and it's got like a layer of water on top of it. Get that water out of that sauce, baby. Make that sauce creamy.
What's the best item to eat fried?
Chicken.
Fried chicken,
I
French
love
fries,
fried chicken.
fried pickles, fried mozzarella sticks, onion rings.
It is so when a French fry is done perfectly, it is tough
I
to
think French fries number one. If you're right,
It's done
the
perfect.
absolute best French fry would
Burger
be my
Fi.
number one.
Burger Fi does a really good French fry, and they put like the parm and the garlic on top.
They have options.
They have great onion rings too.
They have great fries. Not to keep on promoting Bud's. Bud's got great fries. McDonald's got great fries.
My favorite thing at Bud's is still and always will be the corn fritter.
Oh my gosh.
Dipped in butter.
Oh yeah.
Maybe honey butter.
In fact, Kevin, were you a McDonald's fry guy?
Oh, big time.
Gosh, they
Big
are.
time.
They do something. I swear they do something magical to those things.
Oh yeah, I can eat my weight in McDonald's fries, and I weigh a lot.
When they're done the right way, then you get some extra ones in the bag you forgot about or you didn't know about.
Yeah,
Man, I'm fucking.
it's good stuff.
God, I'm starving.
How's that diet?
It's not going good.
What would you say is next on the list? So you can throw in fried Oreos, cheese sticks, fried pickles. They're great.
Fried pickles are good, but they have a shelf life of 8 minutes.
They do.
He's right.
Yeah.
Those go quick.
Yep.
Fried chicken wings, if they're super meaty, I love that.
You are making me so hungry.
Yeah.
like I'm like a hostage hungry.
I love a fried coconut shrimp. Oh, those
Okay,
are good.
fried shrimp. You like
I
those?
love a fried shrimp.
I love coconut shrimp, but I remember when I was like I was like 16 or 17, I ate so many coconut shrimp and threw up for 9 days straight, and it kind of ruined coconut shrimp for me. Although
Yeah.
it tastes amazing.
Well, maybe you went too hard.
I went-
Why you gonna blame the shrimp?
Right.
17-year-old didn't know what to do. I just very.
Let me see. Yes. Other fried stuff. People in the chat room. Fried okra. That's probably later down the
outta here.
list.
I do like fried okra. It better be salted good.
Adults are talking right now.
Fried gator tail.
Fried gator tail is great. You know what else? I had unbreaded sautéed gator tail the other day.
Okay.
And
It's a little chewy, isn't it?
It's chewy and greasy, but I was here for it. The batch I had was great.
Okay. Mama likes it.
French toast. Is that on the list? Oh, you said fried food. Sorry.
You can't focus.
I had French toast. I don't eat French toast that often. I had it like 8 days ago, and I keep thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever had a fried soft shell crab? A soft shell crab?
No.
Oh, I love it.
All good stuff.
You're losing me.
Sorry.
To Cuesta. I'm
Yeah.
over here talking about French toast.
Yeah.
fancy-ass crab over here.
If you want to try some good fried stuff, Bud's Chicken and Seafood, they got you. They got the fries. They got the fried shrimp.
I recommend getting all of their sauces because there's not a bad sauce there. Their cocktail sauce with the French fries and fritters are very good.
I recommend the big box of tenders. If you've got to feed like quite a few kids, it is a deal. It's like $20.99. It comes with corn fritters, all kind of sauces. I'm a big fan.
Okay, so there you go. If you're into some fried food, check out Bud's 7 locations in Palm Beach County. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.